What if I told you thousands of drivers replace a perfectly good sensor every year, when all it actually needed was a 5-minute cleaning? It happens more often than most people realize. A check engine light comes on, the engine starts idling rough, fuel economy drops, a scan tool points toward a sensor, and before long there's a repair bill for $150, $300, sometimes over $600 once labor and diagnostics are added. But here's the part many drivers never hear. A sensor isn't always defective. Sometimes it's simply dirty. Many repair shops do an excellent job diagnosing vehicles, but replacing a sensor is often faster than spending extra time inspecting and cleaning it. That doesn't mean the diagnosis is wrong. It means contamination is sometimes overlooked. By the end of this video, you'll know which sensors are most commonly replaced when they only needed cleaning, how to tell the difference between contamination and actual failure, and the one sensor near the end that can often be restored with a $10 cleaner instead of a $300 replacement. Let's start with one that surprises a lot of people. Number 12. Battery terminal sensor. Drivers don't even know this sensor exists. On many modern vehicles, the battery monitoring sensor tracks battery condition, charging, and electrical load. When corrosion builds around the battery terminals, the sensor may receive inaccurate information. The symptoms can be confusing: hard starting, battery warning messages, electrical systems behaving strangely. Many people immediately suspect a failed battery sensor. In real-world diagnostics, experienced technicians usually inspect the battery terminals first. Road salt, moisture, acid residue, even a thin layer of corrosion can interfere with electrical readings. Cleaning the terminals with a battery terminal brush and reconnecting everything securely often restores normal operation. A replacement sensor may cost $150 to $300. Cleaning the terminals usually costs less than $10. Always disconnect the negative battery cable first and wear eye protection when working around battery acid. Simple inspection, simple cleaning, potentially hundreds of dollars saved. But electrical problems aren't the only things that fool drivers. The next component spends its life exposed to some of the dirtiest conditions on the vehicle. Number 11. ABS wheel speed sensor. Most people assume an ABS warning light means the wheel speed sensor has failed. Sometimes it has. Many times it hasn't. Wheel speed sensors' constant rotation. The ABS system depends on accurate readings and stability control. The problem is where these sensors live: near the wheel, near brake dust, near mud, near water, near road salt. Over time, debris collects around the sensor tip or the tone ring it monitors. The signal weakens. The computer detects an irregular reading. The warning light comes on. Many experienced technicians begin by inspecting the sensor and tone ring before ordering replacement parts. Cleaning away heavy brake dust and rust can restore a strong signal. Basic hand tools, a soft brush, electrical contact cleaner if needed, usually less than 30 minutes. Compare that with replacing multiple wheel speed sensors because one dirty sensor triggered a warning. But here's what most drivers miss: engine performance problems are even easier to misdiagnose. Number 10. Intake air temperature sensor. This little sensor has one simple job. It tells the engine computer how warm or cold the incoming air is. That information helps calculate the proper fuel mixture. When dirt, oil vapor, or moisture coats the sensing element, temperature readings can drift. Not dramatically, just enough to affect fuel delivery. Drivers begin noticing rough starts, slight hesitation, reduced fuel economy. A check engine light may eventually appear. Many people replace the sensor immediately. Service procedures often recommend inspecting the connector and sensor before replacing it. A dirty sensor may simply need careful cleaning with electronic safe cleaner. Never scrape the sensing element. Never use compressed air at close range. Replacement costs often range from $80 to $250. Cleaning costs almost nothing. But this is where unnecessary repair bills begin climbing, because the next component often gets blamed for problems it didn't actually create. Number 9. Oxygen sensor. Few sensors have been replaced more often than oxygen sensors. Sometimes for good reason, sometimes unnecessarily. An oxygen sensor measures the amount of oxygen remaining in the exhaust gases. The engine computer constantly adjusts fuel delivery based on that information. Here's the misconception. Many drivers believe an oxygen sensor code automatically means the oxygen sensor is bad. But that's rarely how professional diagnosis works. An oxygen sensor often reports a problem instead of causing it. Vacuum leaks, dirty mass airflow sensors, exhaust leaks, fuel pressure issues. All of these can create oxygen sensor codes. Even carbon deposits on an older sensor can slow its response. Some contamination can be cleaned during other repairs, while severe contamination usually requires replacement. That's why experienced technicians investigate why the sensor reported of installing a new one, replacing the wrong oxygen sensor to $500. Finding the actual problem first may cost far less. And speaking of carbon buildup, the next component sees more carbon than almost anything else on the engine. Number 8. EGR valve. The exhaust gas recirculation valve isn't exactly a sensor, but it's one of the most commonly replaced components that often only needs cleaning. Its purpose is simple. It allows a controlled amount of exhaust gas back into the engine. That lowers combustion temperatures and reduces emissions. According to EPA emission system design, this process helps reduce nitrogen oxide emissions. Over time, carbon begins collecting around the valve. Eventually, the valve sticks, open, closed, or somewhere in between. The symptoms can feel serious: rough idle, poor acceleration, engine stalling. Check engine light. Many owners immediately approve replacement, but many manufacturer service manuals recommend inspecting the valve for carbon buildup before replacing it. Removing carbon with throttle body or intake cleaner often restores smooth movement. Use the correct cleaner. Avoid damaging electronic components. Always replace the gasket if manufacturer procedures recommend it. Cleaning might take 45 minutes. Replacing the valve could cost $400 or more. But the next component is misunderstood because many drivers don't realize it's dirty. Number 7. Idle air control valve. If your vehicle has an idle air control valve instead of electronic throttle control, this one deserves attention. Its job is regulating idle speed by allowing controlled airflow around the throttle plate. After years of driving, carbon deposits build inside the air passages. Movement becomes restricted. Idle speed begins hunting. The engine stalls at stoplights. Cold starts become difficult. Many drivers assume the valve has failed electrically. Long-term repair experience has shown that many simply become clogged with carbon. Cleaning both the valve and its air passages often restores smooth idle. Use throttle body cleaner, approved for the application. Avoid forcing the valve mechanism by hand. Replace damaged gaskets during reassembly. A replacement valve may cost $200 or more. Cleaning usually costs the price of one can of cleaner. We're only halfway through, and the remaining sensors are the ones that cost drivers the most money. The next one is where even experienced DIY owners sometimes replace parts too quickly, and it can lead to a repair bill that never should have happened. Number 6. Throttle body. Most drivers don't think of the throttle body until the engine starts idling rough. Then the check engine light comes on. The engine hesitates, feels delayed, and many people assume the electronic throttle body has failed. The plate spends its entire life exposed to oil vapor from the crankcase ventilation system and tiny particles that make it past the air filter. Over time, carbon forms around the throttle plate. That buildup changes how much air can pass through at idle. The engine computer has to compensate. Eventually, it reaches the limit of those adjustments. Now the engine begins idling poorly. Many experienced technicians inspect the throttle body before replacing it. A throttle body cleaning takes about 20 minutes. All you need is the correct throttle body cleaner, a clean microfiber towel, and basic hand tools if removal is necessary. Never force an electronic throttle plate open unless the manufacturer specifically allows it. Some vehicles require a throttle relearn procedure after cleaning. A replacement throttle body may cost $300 to $800. Cleaning often costs less than $15. But here's where unnecessary repair bills really. Number 4. Camshaft position sensor. The camshaft position sensor helps the engine computer determine valve timing and fuel injector sequencing. When it becomes contaminated with oil residue or develops corrosion at the electrical connector, intermittent problems may appear. The engine may start normally one day and crank longer the next. Idle quality may change. Acceleration may feel inconsistent. Many people immediately replace the sensor. In real-world diagnostics, technicians often inspect the connector first. Oil leaks, moisture, loose terminals, oxidation. All of these can interrupt the signal. Cleaning the connector with electrical contact cleaner and repairing damaged wiring sometimes solves the entire problem. Replacement can cost $200 to $500 depending on the vehicle. Cleaning and inspection may take less than 15 minutes. But if you think that's expensive, the next sensor often leads owners toward unnecessary engine repairs. Number 3. Crankshaft position sensor. This sensor is critical. Without an accurate crankshaft signal, the engine computer doesn't know exactly when the engine is rotating. That affects ignition timing, fuel injection, engine starting. A failing crankshaft position sensor can certainly require replacement. But contamination around the mounting area, damaged wiring, or poor connector contact can create nearly identical symptoms. No start, random stalling, sudden engine shutdown, inter-engine lights. Many experienced technicians verify wiring in the sensor itself. A visual inspection, connector cleaning, checking for damaged insulation near the exhaust. These simple steps often prevent unnecessary parts replacement. The sensor may cost $100 to $300. The wiring repair may cost almost nothing if caught early. And this is where many drivers unknowingly spend money replacing perfectly good components. Because the next sensor is often blamed when another system is actually responsible. Number 2. Fuel tank pressure sensor. This sensor is part of the EVAP emission system. Its job is monitoring pressure inside the fuel tank. When contamination, moisture, or connector corrosion affects its signal, the vehicle may set an EVAP fault code. Many owners approve immediate replacement, but professional diagnostics usually begin somewhere else. Inspect the gas cap, inspect the connector, inspect the wiring. Look for moisture intrusion. Check for damaged vapor hoses. According to manufacturer diagnostic procedures, EVAP codes frequently require system testing before replacing components. A loose connector can create the same fault as a failed sensor. Replacing the sensor may cost $250 to $500. Correcting a simple connector costs nothing at all. And now we've reached the sensor that surprises almost everyone. Necessary replacement than almost any other. Number 1. Mass airflow sensor. If there's one sensor I would inspect before replacing, it's this one. The mass airflow sensor measures the amount of air entering the engine. That information tells the engine computer exactly how much fuel to inject. Everything depends on those airflow readings. Here's what most drivers never realize. The sensor itself often doesn't fail. It becomes contaminated. Tiny particles of dust, oil vapor from the PCV system, residue from reusable air filters that were over-oiled. All of that slowly coats the sensing element. The sensor begins reporting incorrect airflow. The engine computer responds by adjusting fuel delivery. Now the symptoms begin. Rough idle, poor fuel economy, slow acceleration, hesitation, hard starting. Sometimes even transmission shift complaints because engine torque calculations become inaccurate. Many repair shops replace the sensor because it's fast and often solves the complaint. But many experienced technicians clean it first. Manufacturer service information frequently recommends inspection before replacement whenever contamination is suspected. Here's the correct way to do it. Remove the sensor carefully. Use mass airflow sensor cleaner. Never use carburetor cleaner. Never touch the sensing wires or thin film element with your fingers, a towel, or a brush. Spray the cleaner across the sensing element several times. Allow it to air dry completely. Reinstall it. That's it. The entire job usually takes less than 15 minutes. A can of MAF cleaner costs around $10. A replacement sensor may cost anywhere from $150 to more than $300. Sometimes cleaning won't fix the problem. If the sensing element is electrically damaged, physically broken, or internal testing confirms failure, replacement is absolutely the correct repair. But that's the key lesson. Diagnosis comes before replacement, not the other way around. I've seen drivers replace oxygen sensors, spark plugs, ignition coils, fuel injectors, only to discover the original problem was inaccurate airflow data from a dirty mass airflow sensor. That's why experienced technicians don't simply replace the first part connected to a fault code. They inspect. They decide. That's what saves money. Today's engines rely on dozens of, many of them operate in harsh environments filled with heat, moisture, oil vapor, carbon, and road debris. Contamination doesn't always destroy a sensor. Sometimes it simply prevents it from doing its job correctly. That's why inspection matters. That's why cleaning matters. And that's why replacing parts before testing often leads to unnecessary repair bills. If you remember only 3 things from this video, remember these. A check engine light doesn't automatically mean a bad sensor. Manufacturer diagnostic procedures usually recommend inspection before replacement whenever possible. And a few minutes spent cleaning the right component may save hundreds of dollars in unnecessary repairs. Now I'd like to hear from you. Have you ever replaced a sensor only to discover later that the real problem was something much simpler? Or have you successfully cleaned one and brought your vehicle back to life? Leave your experience in the comments. It may help another driver avoid the same expensive mistake. If this video saved you money, give it a like. Subscribe for practical mechanic advice that helps you avoid unnecessary repairs. And watch the next video to discover the hidden maintenance mistakes silently damaging modern engines.